Good morning. This is Earl White. This is a short video about 3 reasons that you may want to consider doing a 1031 exchange on your next real estate deal that you're selling. The first reason is if you're looking to elevate, improve your investment portfolio. So you're not looking to get out of the game, but you want to step things up. If you do the 1031 exchange, the benefit you're going to get is that you're not going to initially pay any capital gains taxes. Those capital gains are going to be deferred into the future. So you may net an extra, say, $50,000 in money in your pocket now that you don't have to pay. That $50,000 can be then put today to buy a new property of higher value than your current property or whatever you're going to do. So then you're getting a better, more valuable investment property only because you pulled off the 1031 exchange and didn't have to give that $50,000 to the government now. Reason number one. Reason number two is you can leverage that $50,000. So it's not simply a matter of having an extra $50,000. That's great, but you leverage that $50,000. Most lenders, when they're giving you a loan for your property, they're going to let you borrow. They'll let you borrow some amount of loan to value, right? So if you have an extra $50,000, you probably can say it's a 75% loan to value. You could borrow, an extra $200,000, right? Like if you put that extra $50,000 down and 75% loan to value, then you can borrow, 3 times that. So you got the $200,000. So you're not just buying something for $50,000 more. You can buy a property up to $200,000 more if your loan was going to be if you can get a loan 75% loan to value. So you're really moving up there in terms of the quality of property that you can buy because of that, that savings. Last reason is 1031 really helps set up your family and heirs in the future. So if you want to imagine the capital gains you would pay to the government, it's usually based on the actual gain, right? So gain, where you purchased it and then where you sold it. Minus, adjustments for depreciation and improvements, but we're looking at the gain. That's the difference, right? What you bought it for versus what you sold it for. There's something called a stepped up basis, where if you pass away and your heirs inherit it, they don't pay the capital gains based on where you bought it and where it was sold. They pay based on the market value of the property when you died and where it was sold. So there could be virtually no gain, but how do you get there? You just have to keep doing 1031 exchanges, never pay the capital gains on the property. Wait that you die, then your heirs sell the property, and then they don't have to. They only, like I said, whatever gain it'll be based on the value when you died and the part they sold it for. And you can't really do it with a gift. If you try to gift the investment property to your family before you pass away, it doesn't work, because if you gift it, they'll inherit the basis. The basis is what you purchased it for. So the capital gains is based on what you purchased for, and not the fair market value at the time of your death. So that's another reason: set up your family, set up your heirs to avoid